Hi babes, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to transform this wig from this to this. If you want to see how I did that, keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. This wig is from ISEE Hair and this is what the wig looks like fresh out of the box. The hair felt so soft and it has a natural shine to it, which is really nice, and it didn't go away after I washed the wig. The lace that they use for this hair is a normal lace, but it has like a stretch to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a little like elastic. I haven't seen this type of lace in a while actually, but I used to really like them because they melt so nicely into my skin. But anyhow, fresh out of the box, I'm telling you guys, I love the way that the hair feels. But that hairline, that hairline was looking a little rough, but it's not a big deal. Most of the wigs that I receive looks like that, when I receive them. I did pluck and bleach it off camera. You guys will see that later in the video. The only thing that I have to say is that the lace was a little hard to pluck. You know what? It wasn't even hard to pluck. It's just that the lace has so much hair on it that it took me a lot of time to pluck, but it wasn't hard to pluck. But other than that, everything went well. Since I'm going to use bleach for this hair, I had to wear gloves to protect my skin. Since I'm not going to bleach the entire wig, I started by separating the hair that I'm going to bleach from the rest. I didn't take out a lot of hair because I didn't want to fully alter the wig. Like, I still wanted to evaluate the wig for what it is without me bleaching it or whatever, because sometimes when you bleach hair, like, it kind of changes the texture and how the hair feels. So that's why I didn't went with a more like big transformation. But since you guys have been asking me for like more colors because you guys were tired of all the like jet black or brown wig on my channel, and to be honest, I was too. So that's why I decided to do a little something in this video. So hopefully you guys are going to like that. It's not like a big transformation, but it's a transformation. You know what I mean? Okay, to bleach the hair, I use this bleach. I forgot the name, but I will put all the product that I use in the description box. I mix it with some 30 developer and I forgot the name of the bleach, but like I said, I will put all the product in the description box. Next, I just applied the bleach on the hair. I know that you guys are seeing me using a comb to apply the bleach, but I'm not combing the hair. I'm actually just using the back of the comb to apply the bleach because I couldn't find my brush to apply it. But I'm just being fancy on camera, to be honest, because normally I just put the bleach on my hand and massage it into the hair. Also, I said that I didn't apply the bleach on the entire wig because I didn't want to alter or damage the hair. But I just want to say that the bleach took so well into this hair and it didn't damage it, which is crazy. I don't know, maybe it's just this bleach or maybe it's just the quality of the hair, but every time I use this bleach, maybe I don't left it enough time on the hair to damage the hair, but usually with this bleach everything usually go well. And you guys are going to see it in the video. The hair wasn't dry at all at the end. It didn't took out away the shine of this hair, nothing. Honestly, it's just like, bleach the hair without, doing anything else to it, which is really nice. So the bleach took really well and I left it for about 30 minutes. Also, after bleaching the hair, I didn't use my Shimmer Light shampoo to wash it because I wanted to keep the orange like brassiness to the hair, because I wanted more like of a honey blonde moment, because I knew if I had to like use my Shimmer Light shampoo, the color was going to come out lighter and I didn't want that. So that's why I did not use it. Okay, so next, after washing the hair, I let the hair dry. It took about forever for this hair to dry, but that's just because the hair is really long. I'm going to like insert a pic so you guys can see how long the hair actually is. But now it's time to color the hair. I took this L'Oreal hair dye. I'm going to put the exact color in the description box. I started applying the color on the roots, and don't forget to apply the color on both sides of the hair. It sounds obvious, but listen, when I started the other side, I was actually only applying the color on one side. So yeah, apply the color on the roots on both sides. And then you can move on to apply the color on the rest of the hair and massage it into the hands. I honestly forget how long I left the color on the hair, but I would say about an hour because I never follow the amount of time that they recommend in the box. But you can actually read the box and leave it for like the amount of time that they say. But like I said, I never actually follow the amount of time that they say. Usually I always leave the color on the hair for about 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, it took the bleach so well, and even after washing it, the hair was feeling really soft. And the hair didn't shed like I was expecting, some kind of shedding from bleaching the wig or whatever. But the hair did not shed, like, I don't want to say at all, because the hair might have shed, one or two hair. And I don't want to say, oh my god, the hair didn't shed at all, and the hair may have shed one of two hair, but it wasn't enough, shedding for me to remember that the hair sheds. Okay, next. This is me looking, gorgeous or whatever. Okay, I'm kidding. But now it's time to install the wig. This is what the wig looks like. She's not looking like much right now, but just the process. You guys know with my videos, you guys always have to trust the process. I've sewn an elastic to this wig and bleach and plug it off camera. So right now the front is giving me more than what it was giving before. The hair is still feeling really soft and it's still very shiny. Honestly, listen, I have nothing, and I mean nothing bad to say on the hair. So yeah, like I said, I have nothing bad to say on the hair. I just had a slight problem with the lace for a few seconds, but you guys will see that later on the video, and it wasn't a big deal. So for today install, I'm not going to do the boys cap method. I just, I'm tired. I'm tired. You guys know I'm lazy. I didn't want to do the boys cap method. I'm just going to use a wig cap that is close to the color of my skin, and I applied my foundation and my wannabe lace tint, which is rubbing alcohol mixed with my foundation, on the lace to match it to my skin tone. But the lace was a bit too dark for my skin tone, but it's not a big deal, at least to me. I rather my lace looking darker than having my lace looking caucasus. So yeah, it really wasn't a problem to me. So I use my scissor to cut the lace in section, but you guys can cut it however you want. And I use my razor to cut the front of the lace, and I never cut the front of my lace with scissors because I don't like the clean cut. So that's why I'm always, or most of the time, I use a razor. But anyhow, don't forget to clean your forehead before gluing on this wig, because you want to apply your wig on a clean forehead. That's why usually I don't have makeup when I apply my wig. Okay, for the front of the lace, I use my Got to Be gel to glue on, the front. And I just applied the gel, dry it for a few seconds. You guys know the drill if you watch my other videos. And when the glue feels like tacky, I put the lace on the top of the glue and I use my comb to lay and melt the lace into my skin. Honestly, this is what I was telling you guys before. This took me about 2 tries to be able to like glue on the wig, because the first time the lace didn't want to stick because I didn't apply enough glue, but the second time everything went well. I tied the front of the lace after gluing it on. I actually tied the front of my hair after each step, and when I have time, I do it like that way because the result always turn out better than when I glue on everything and tie everything at the end. It takes more time to finish the install, but the result is always like chief kiss. So guys, while I was gluing on the front of the wig, I realized that I forgot to plug a spot in the front. I don't know how this happened, but you know, it happens. So I just had to go back and pluck it a little. It took me about 10 minutes to do. Even though it wasn't a really big spot, the lace actually has a lot of hair to it. So that's why, yeah. That's why it took me 10 minutes. But it really wasn't long. But at least it wasn't long for me. Okay, now for the side, I cut the lace the same way I did in the front and make sure that the wig, and I also make sure that the wig was fitting over my hair. But you guys want to be careful with this step because the wig was slightly too big for my head. So when I cut it, I had to really make sure that I was cutting, the lace correctly for the lace to like lay flat, but still I had to be really careful to not cut too much of the lace because if you don't cut enough you can always go back, but if you cut too much of the lace you just screwed. Since I had to glue on the front twice, I knew that only the gel wasn't going to be enough to glue on the sides because if I had a hard time gluing on the front, I just know the sides are going to be like, twice harder. So I used both of my got to be spray plus the gel to glue on the sides. I could have only used the yellow one for the spray, but I wanted to keep the wig on more than 1 or 2 days. So that's why I used all three, which is the gel and the two sprays. Is that sprays? Anyhow, and the two spray. I didn't struggle to glue on the side because I had enough lace. Because you guys know, sometimes I be struggling because those company keep sending me wigs with with 1 inch of lace on the sides, but I didn't struggle for this wig, which is really nice. After that, I use my comb to lay everything down, and while I'm gluing on the wig, I'm also making sure to take off some hair in the front for my baby hair. That way they are already like laying in the direction that I want them to lay. I had to go back with my get to be spray to make sure that everything was laying properly and to make sure that the fat of the lace was melting into my skin and not snitching on me, because I'm going to apply makeup and my bronzer on the top of the lace anyway. And guys, this color is so pretty. I'm so proud of me. Like, can we take a moment to just admire, is that the word? Anyhow, to admire to admire the color. I mean, I did that. Okay, let me stop. After gluing on the wig, I did my baby hair like I usually do them. Nothing crazy, you guys. You guys know my taste by now. I kind of like my hair to be like not basic, but like I do my hair like I normally do it. I think you guys know my taste by now for real. So after I'm done with the edges or baby hair or whatever you want to call it, I tied the front of the wig and part the hair. I did a middle part with this wig. Surprise, surprise. But with this critter, okay, honestly, I should have done a side part, but side part actually are just a tiny bit harder to do. I know how to do a side part, but I was feeling so lazy. By the way, guys, I'm going to address the elephant in the room, okay? Because I know you guys saw it in the entire video. Don't mind my nails. Don't mind my nails. I was coloring hair and I accidentally put hair dye on them, so it pissed me off and I wanted to like take my nails off, but I got lazy and I never finished. So yeah, just don't mind them. Okay, like I was saying, I was feeling really lazy that day, so I just went and straightened the hair. I know I look like I always wear my hair straight. Well, it's because I always do. Also, I wanted to see how the hands were looking because sometimes with long hair like that, I will insert a pig because, like I said, the hair is really long. At least on me, at least the hair was really long on me because I'm 5'5". The hands always like feels and look a little bit dry, but it wasn't doing that with this wig, which is really nice. So yeah, except from the lace that I had to adjust my product to lay it, I have nothing bad to say on this hair. But you guys know me, usually 80% of the time I always have a but listen, not this time. This hair did not disappoint. Everything went well. Anyhow, thank you to ISEE Hair for sending me this wig. I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, is in love with this wig. She's absolutely amazing. All the link will be in the description box. Make sure to watch other reviews on this hair and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next one, and as usual, love you guys and peace out. Bye babes.